A.J. Henning has a way of making something out of nothing. The sophomore running back was the driving force Saturday night in making Lincoln Way East a state champion. Henning scored on runs of 63 and 42 yards for a 2,314 victory over Loyola in the Class 8A title game at Northern Illinois. It marks the second undefeated 8A state championship by the Griffins 140, who also accomplished the feat in 2005. He's a special talent, Lincoln Way East coach Rob Zavaner said of Henning. When we needed to make something happen, he came through, big time, with senior quarterback Brendan Morrissey limited by a severely injured right ankle and senior running back Ryan Chauna hobbled by a sore shoulder. Henning came to the rescue. He ran for 162 yards on 17 carries. "This is something I've dreamed about since I was a little kid," said Henning, who entered the game with only 231 yards rushing and 2 TDs on 29 carries. "It's an unbelievable feeling." Henning's 63-yard TD run with 22 seconds left in the third quarter gave the Griffins a 137 lead. He took a handoff from Morrissey and made his way to the right sideline before darting up the field untouched. He credited the coaching staff with making that TD run possible. "The coaches kept saying during the week to keep stretching it to the outside and believe in your blocks," Henning said. "I was thinking about taking it inside, but Turner Palisard threw a great block and I took off." Loyola coach John Holichek, a Marian Catholic graduate who played 8 seasons in the NFL, knew once Henning escaped to the open field that he wouldn't be caught. "He's a heck of a player," Holichek said. "He has tremendous speed. The majority of kids that we've played don't make that run." The point after kick, however, was negated by a high snap. It looked like that would come back to Hahn East after the Ramblers 122 took a 14-13 lead with 9:12 left in the fourth quarter. The Griffins, however, took the ensuing kickoff and drove to the Loyola 15. The big play was a Morrissey's 35-yard pass to Shane Pedersen. East settled for a 32-yard field goal by sophomore kicker Dominic Giobin with 511 left for a 16-14 lead. Giobin has a simple strategy when attempting kicks. "Don't overthink. Everything is muscle memory," he said. Loyola had plenty of time to mount a comeback, but senior defensive back Max Cesario came up with a clutch interception for the Griffins with 352 to go. On the first play from scrimmage, Henning darted 42 yards for the TD and a 2,314 lead. Henning praised his offensive line for the score. "They got a great push up front," he said. "I saw a huge hole and made it to the end zone." Also finding the end zone was Morrissey, who completed 5 of 11 passes for 79 yards. That included a 25-yard TD pass to senior wideout Mason Keenan that gave the Griffins a 70 lead. Even when the Griffins were struggling on offense, to the tune of 53 yards in the first half, Morrissey remained confident they would break loose. "We trust in each that we're going to get it done," he said. "We never give up." Participado at tribepub.com, Twitter at Disabado.